So 1222 says, follow your heart. Follow your heart. You have the power to achieve and make real any dream. So create the vision bit by bit. Get clear on it. And any part of you that says you can't have that or that can't work out, anything that's contradictory to the vision, trust me, I know this. Because I admit, Goddess, I have been sabotaging a man that I've liked for years in my own mind and the whole story. And it's just been quite a challenge to shift all of the shits that's been popping up, because there's a lot. For those of you who've been around for years, you know my story. The trauma with men and relationships and such. So it's been quite a journey, to say. Go check out my website, empowermentexperiences.com, and read the blog. You'll hear a bit more. I know there's some things I can't say on YouTube or elsewhere. But with that, I do know for a fact, Goddess, and I can guarantee this with you. I can guarantee you and guarantee me that yes, 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 you have the power to achieve and make real any dream. Just like 1222 tells us. So follow your heart. Always believe in yourself and be your own best friend. Think about the things, catch yourself, what you're saying to yourself, especially as you step into this. This is the final stretch. You really got to be aware of what you're saying to yourself. And you got to ask yourself, would I say that to my best friend? Would I say the same shit to my best friend that I just said to myself? Would I? That's what you got to start asking yourself. And if the answer is a resounding no, which I would definitely say that some of the things I have said to myself, especially this year of a 9-year of holy crap, what was that? Definitely have said some things that I would never say to any of my friends. I don't even know if I'd say them to my worst enemies. Well, no. Seriously though, be your own best friend, okay? 1222 wants you to know that you are on the right track. You can never be off your path. That where you are is exactly where you're supposed to be. In fact, Goddess, write this down. This is one of our favorite mantras around here. If you're new, write it down. Comment it below in the comments. Let's all get a little chain going. Comment this below. I am where I am, and I am exactly where I'm supposed to be. Again, I am where I am, and I am exactly where I am supposed to be. Now for clarity here, Goddess, let's just say I am where I am and I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, because if I were supposed to be anywhere other than where I am, I would be. You would be, Goddess. If you were supposed to be anywhere other than where you are, you would be. So remember, you are on the right track. You can never be off your path. With the 222 energies in 1222, you are being reminded to keep the faith, right? Trust in yourself, trust in your journey, trust in the universe, trust in your vision, have faith, a belief in the unseen, a belief in the vision that you have yet to experience, but you know it's yours, because anything you can want, you can have. You just have to be. You got to step into this next version of you that you have worked so hard all year. So step into the light. Because you are the light. Be the light. The world is ready for you, and you are so ready for it. So listen to your intuition. 1222 says as well, listen to your intuition. Be faithful to yourself, your vision, and your truth. Get clear on what that is, Goddess. Get clear on who you are, but what your vision is and your truth. What is your truth? What is your vision? Because they're going to be tied. And always, always be faithful to yourself. Be clear on what your boundaries are, what you're about, what your line in the sand is. And 1222 likes to drop a little whisper of a twin flame connection event approaching, which around here, after healing twin flames, we recognize ultimately that a twin flame experience is an internal experience. It's a journey of healing and reconnecting and making whole our own inner wounded masculine and feminine, and healing those aspects of ourselves so that they can have their own inner union in balance and divinity, right? With our divine feminine and divine masculine. For those who are seeking an external partner, it's important to recognize that anything you are seeking outside of yourself is ultimately you giving power to that which is outside of yourself. That ultimately is any part of that twin flame journey, is that it is about you bringing balance within yourself and not needing, and of course not even being in want of your twin flame, of an external. Because you have to know that whatever it is you desire, goddess, whatever it is, that the twin flame relationship that's so known, the house, the dream car, the dream life, whatever your vision, the job, your business, whatever the vision, you. It all begins with you. It all begins with you, goddess. And I feel with that, normally I have more cards that come out, but I feel it's time to wrap it up, and we'll throw this out for now. There might be a part 2 coming, but there's nothing that's going to beat that right now. It's about you getting clear on who you are, goddess, and what your vision is, and what you're truly, completely stepping into as you near the finish line of this year and step out into the world with the new year coming. Like I've said, the world is waiting on you. It's ready for you. I promise you, you are ready for it.